Here with Coach Adrian Blewitt after a 1-0 loss to Western Kentucky today. You were just saying in the post-game huddle that even though the team lost today, they're just getting better and better throughout the season, and you had to have liked the way this team looked for most of today's game.
Yeah, we're improving, and I said to the girls, I mean, there's so many positives from today's game. And Western Kentucky's a good team, and they're looking like they're going to be the regular season champions. So I think for us to play how we did today and create chances, and in the end it was just down to one mistake that cost us the game. We've got to be positive about today's performance. I mean, we are progressing. We possessed the ball much better this weekend than we have earlier in the season, and our defensive shape and pressing was excellent today.
And as the season goes on, you're getting closer and closer to potentially making a berth in that conference tournament. What do you do in the next week for your one last game to hopefully get some points?
Well, right now we've just got to back off a little bit in practice. I mean, we are really banged up. So I think we've just got to be smart about how we train some people and rest some people and make sure that we are as healthy as we can going into next Friday at Texas State. So, but I'm really pleased. It's people are going to look at the win-loss record and say that maybe we haven't improved as much on last year. But I think for those people that have watched us play this weekend and you look at the results and the scores that we've had, I mean, I think right now that we've conceded about 45, 46 goals less than what they did last year, and that's because of a really good team effort defensively.
Today was senior day, also last game. I know you've only known them for a year and a half or so. What have these 5 seniors meant to this program over the last 4 years? Yeah,
I mean, I've only been here since January, but for the time that I've been here, they've been fantastic. Just like the rest of the team, they've really worked their socks off for me and made my transition, really easy. And they've got a great spirit, and I think that the new players that have come in have really latched onto that. And they've been a really cohesive group for the whole year. And their heads drop a little bit when they work so hard and they don't always get the result. But they're hanging in there, and the leadership has been good.
And lastly, one of the seniors today had a very special moment at halftime.
Yeah.
Senior Adrian Queen got proposed to by her now fiance Mark Brown. What was that like to watch from the bench area? You knew it was coming. Almost everyone else didn't.
I mean, in 20 years of coaching, that's the first time that's ever happened. I knew it was going to happen, and we discussed earlier in the week with Mark when we thought the best time would be, and probably not at the start of the game or before the game when Adriana was going to be starting.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we got the halftime team talk taken care of, and then after that, and then I knew that Adriana would need a few minutes just to gather herself. So it's great. I mean, it's sweet, and good for them. I mean, they're a good couple.